Today's stories of cats and the lives they touch is called A Contrary Nature by Jacqueline Damien. I've lived with cats so long that I tend to take their contrarian nature for granted. It's just part of what is, like air. But a friend who just got his first kitten doesn't quite know what to make of her. This little beige tiger, rescued off the street at roughly 3 weeks old, gives him mixed messages. If I've been away, says my friend, the cat is so ecstatic to see me that she throws herself at my feet, rolls around on her back, waves her paws in the air, and chirps. But once I've been home for a while, she ignores me. She runs around and plays, and won't have anything to do with me, unless she's in the mood, of course. This kitten has deeply bonded with my friend, who had to feed her with an eyedropper when he first brought her home, because she was too little to know how to eat or drink on her own. It's not indifference or lack of love that causes her to scamper off when he makes a grab for her. It's something deep in the nature of the beast. Perhaps the crux of the matter lies in the symbol of the straight line. This is a geometry, as Vicky Hearn points out in her book, Adam's Task, calling animals by name, that cats seem to scorn. Just as there are no straight lines in nature, so there are none in a cat's world. Consider, for example, Sasha's typical trajectory when he comes inside for dinner. In the front door with a diagonal swing over to the telephone stand, which he rubs with his right cheek to mark via glands near the mouth and on the forehead, with scent too subtle for human detection. A leap onto the counter that separates kitchen from living room, followed by a leap onto the antique pie safe opposite it, and another to the kitchen workstation where I am scooping out the cat food, then down to his food dish to eat. This route is not the shortest distance between 2 points. It lacks Euclidean elegance and is needlessly convoluted unless one subscribes to the ancient Chinese belief that devils fly in straight lines. Similarly, when I stood at the front door tonight and called for Sasha to come in, he didn't make a beeline for home. Rather, he sprinted toward me down the gravel path in front of the house, skidded to a stop midway to sniff at a patch of grass that caught his attention, then raced forward again, and again stopped short to investigate something else. Finally, he crossed through the garden, angled over to the fieldstone walkway leading to the door, and marched right on inside. I stood there and waited, since I know from experience that if I should bend over and pick the cat up, intending to carry him inside, he would struggle out of my arms and stalk regally toward the door, nicking his bushy black tail expressively to signal his annoyance. If cats are sometimes mystifying, it's because they prefer the indirect to the direct, the oblique to the straightforward, the parabola to the straight line. It's as if, in bringing cats into our homes, we are introduced to a culture as intricate and riddled with taboos as any described in the anthropology texts, and where it's just as easy to give offense. Say I am sitting on the couch reading or watching TV and Sasha wants to cuddle up with me. Never, ever will he leap directly onto my lap. First, he walks back and forth in front of the couch and jumps on and off the coffee table a few times, until he is sure he has my attention, staring at me intently all the while. After a moment, I catch on to the fact that I am being given my cue. I'm supposed to lie down on the couch, flat on my back, and drape the woolen throw that hangs from the arm of the couch over my chest and stomach. Then, and only then, will Sasha jump on me and begin the intensive front paw kneading that precedes his settling down for a snooze. If I make a grab for him before the ritual backing and forthing has been fully played out, he squirms away and repeats the whole ceremony, circling around, jumping on and off the coffee table, and staring, this time with a hint of reproach in his eyes. Clearly, the decision to cuddle and its timing must be his and his alone. I cannot impose it on him or hurry it along. Sometimes my untoward attempt at direct action so offends him that he ostentatiously marches to the front door as if he wants to go outside, casting a meaningful glance back over his shoulder. Since I know he does not, in fact, want to go out, but wants instead to cuddle, I am chastened into lying down again, shawl in place, and passively awaiting his decision to circle in for another approach. Having made his point, he soon does. So some of these stories are a little bit longer. And oh, how cats can be fickle. Just like people. And just like sometimes how we think God's fickle in our lives when we're impatient. And I think we're all fickle to some extent. Something we all have to work on. Stories from cats.